Greetings, Game Master Player here with another car vlog. Now, it's going to be a crazy, a little bit extra noise in the background day. It's been storming. I actually had to pull over and actually sit and wait for the storm out a little bit. It was getting that bad. Driving was unsafe, and I had to make some phone calls and such like that. My day's barely been started, and I'm already doing this. But now I'm here to chat with you for a few minutes. That was a weird sound, but it's still gonna storm, it's still gonna rain, it's still gonna be some background noise. Hopefully it's not too bad. I'll double check the video after this. Well, not after this, later today. So it's Thursday, August 18th, I think. Ooh, I'm not 100% certain. And it's been, it's been a few weeks since the convention, and things have calmed down a little bit. My sleep is still a little bit messed up, only because, again, I was trained to actually get up early and stay up late, and my body wants to keep trying to do that. I'm trying to break that habit. I need a good weekend sleep, I think, a really good weekend sleep, to see if I can bust that training up a little bit. But hopefully you're all doing fantastic. It's been kind of hot over here, not quite the cool, and it's summer. What do you expect? Summer, right? Well, now it's storming like crazy, but it is, hey, whatever. It's clearing up. That's a good thing. But not much new going on right now. Mostly still old stuff. Looking at options for the kids, for things. It's just I picked up some games for them at Gen Con. We've played some of them. Some of them have been really good. We haven't gotten to them all yet still, which is a bit unfortunate. But hey, there's just not enough time in the day to get it all done. I've been working a few extra hours, and I don't get to see them as much. So it turns into we don't have as much time to do things like play games. Hopefully things will calm down here shortly, and I'll be able to remedy that. Spend some more time with them, and because also of my sleeping schedule, I've been trying to do my best to wind down every day and calm down every day a little bit, and kind of like that, I decided to say, to heck with it, I'm gonna start recording. So last night I actually recorded a video, an extra long video of all things, and I'm gonna be putting it up tonight while I record yet another video. Unfortunately, they're probably gonna be the same series. So I've been doing 7 Days to Die. I want to keep going on that a little bit. I've learned a few things and just playing around with it a little bit more. And then I'll work on a few others. I had another video that kind of went, a series that I got some corrupted data. I don't know if I can get that back. I've been trying, and I may have to scrap that and start over, which kind of stinks because I already have the first one out. So it means kind of like starting all over again. But it's little troubles here and there. I gotta work on, I still gotta find, for example, the things I'm working on, I gotta find some outro music, a banner at the end of my videos, something to, or at the beginning of my videos, I'm not sure yet which, something, and just take it from there. It's a lot of YouTuber stuff I have to still work on. I gotta find some better, or some decent editing software that I can comfortably use. And I've learned a little bit about one that I can use enough. I'm not sure if I'm ready to start doing my own editing yet. I'm going to probably run a test when I get the extra time to record an extra long video that has extra events. So what I'm thinking about doing, since I have to replace one of them right now, potentially since I have corrupted data, and I prepped a second one, I was actually prepping for video number 2, and then my data became corrupted. I'm thinking about actually restarting that series and just putting in highlights as my video. I'm gonna give that a shot. And I'm gonna do some, like I said, I have to do some creative editing and see if I can get that to play nice. And hey, we'll see, right? It doesn't hurt to try, and let's see where it takes me. Learning new stuff. That's all I gotta do is learn new. So we learn all the time. Things keep changing too. So keep moving forward, right? Right. But I was looking at, I was trying to help somebody get a job this week. It's a big decision because it requires moving for them and such. And it's it feels good to help. Not trying to say that I'm trying to justify it or anything, but when I see opportunities and I can help somebody with those opportunities, especially someone that's helped me, even indirectly, they may not even know who I am completely. I do what I can. I couldn't, like, for example, a while ago I tried, and it wasn't successful. I didn't follow up enough. I don't think it would have helped more. But like Markiplier's and Wade's and Bob's friend Tyler was looking for some work in a particular field. I happened to find a job that was somewhat like what he was looking for, but didn't follow up with it enough, I don't think, and I didn't, I sent him, because he's looking on Twitter, he actually put out that he was looking for a job and that kind of stuff, so I did what I could, and at the time, and I wasn't as attentive as I should have been, but he helps me be more positive, because his tweets and his stuff is very, very positive, very motivational in a lot of ways of, you're the best, you're just, we're all happy that you're around, and it's all great stuff, it really is, and I really appreciate it. It's helped me stay focused. He's helped me stay focused on trying to be positive and trying to be a good source of energy and influence and everything else. So I'm sharing that with as many people as I can and telling them to kind of do the same thing, is let's focus on being positive and not being negative, and focus on the good things, what you can do, what you can change, what you can accomplish, as opposed to what you can't do, what you can't, and that's a big change too. But I had an opportunity for somebody and I threw it out at him, and if he takes it, that's awesome. If he doesn't take it, well, he doesn't take it, but at least I did my part in my mind that I can help somebody else, and that was my intention, is to help somebody else. So I've got a few other people I'm going to try to help out with as well. We'll see if that takes me, because it's a job. So some people, there may not be fully qualified for the job or feeling up to the job. It's daunting. So it's the same thing. It's one of those that when you change against your normal, it's difficult. So, and this would be very difficult for some people. So, but we'll see if it works out. And if it does, awesome. If it doesn't, well, it doesn't. And I'll just keep my eyes peeled for the next one. Whatever might happen. So, but hey, anyway. But really, again, I feel like I'm doing my part to help people with opportunities and things they may not know about. And in that sense, it's like paying it forward. In that sense, if they help somebody else, then it's great. I don't need anything out of it. I don't need I can't think of the right word for it right now, but I don't need to be I don't need to justify it. I don't need to have that where I'm doing it because I want to. I'm not doing it because I have to, because I'm atoning for some sort of sin or fault or whatever. I just want to share. I really do. I just want to share. So, and a lot of people don't. They don't get that. I just, if I can, and sure, maybe in my subconscious, I kind of wanted people to share back, but that's part of the gamble. I don't expect it, because if I did, then I would ask for it in return, correct? Because if I didn't ask for it in return, then I'm just being an idiot. Instead. But at this point, I should, I'm not asking for anything in return. I'm just trying to help somebody out. And I want to help people out. I like helping people out. I do IT work, and I save a lot of, I rescue technology. So I get old computers and old laptops and things like that from places, and I eventually stockpile enough parts from ones that I've stripped parts out of that I put them together and give them to other people. So only rarely do I ever sell anything, and that's something I really want to put work on, or I know I can really sell it for a really good deal. So, and because like recently at a garage sale, I was trying to sell a computer, but it was everything. It was the computer, the monitor, the mouse, the keyboard, the whole shebang, and I didn't want a whole lot for it. So, but the money's going to go to my kids, because we were talking about garage selling and money, and saving money and things like that. So it was part of the whole. That was part of a learning process for them too. It wasn't just to put money in my pocket and hey, everything's great. The money's going to go to them. So, and it's part of that process. So they can get some things that they want, and I'm having them learn about responsibility, so they can earn an allowance by doing jobs around the house. Some jobs they don't get paid for, some jobs they do get paid for, because they need to learn that they need also to be a member of the community, the household community. So, which means you contribute to the household one way or the other. You don't just exist. So if you just exist, then you're either paying rent or doing something else. I work, so therefore I provide the roof over their head, food for them to eat, etc., etc. They can do things like clean up. Like I've got one of the chores is to put dishes away. It's not a big chore. It's not heavy, and I make sure in the morning before when like the overnight dishes. In the morning, I put all the knives and sharp things away, and the heavy stuff, the stuff that I don't expect them to put away. I don't expect them to do. But the rest of it, if they can get it out themselves, they can put it away, right? And that's contributing to the house. And so is, they just need to make their bed, which they don't even use fitted sheets. So they just really have a blanket that they can smooth out and make it look prettier. That's it. So that's part of the process too. It's just make your bed, brush your teeth. I'm not gonna pay them for brushing their teeth or making their bed. I'm just I want them to do that. I'm gonna pay them for putting dishes away. Yeah, I'm gonna pay them for doing a day, spending one day doing yard work. It's not even the entire day. It's just like Saturday we do yard work, and it's time to do things like it's pick up sticks, rake leaves, shovel, mow, whatever it is, whatever season. There's always something to do. And it's just enough just to spend, it's an excuse to get outside, spend a few hours outside, and again, get them into, this is a responsible thing for you to do, and, it's, again, teaching them some responsibility, and in some cases, time management, like, you need to vacuum the room, or vacuum some rooms. I'm like, okay, vacuum some rooms. Like, how many? Well, all the rooms. Well, that's a lot. Well, yeah, it is a lot, but you have all week to do it. And we have a Roomba, and I consider that to be vacuuming the room still too. So just vacuum. Well, I don't care. You could do all of it in one day. I don't care. So, but the Roomba will only last for one room or so before it's got to be recharged. But that's still something, time management, and taking responsibility, and then you get paid for it. It doesn't work really hard. I don't ask them to do deep cleaning. I don't ask them to do, that stuff. Just make sure, because again, kids, they like to draw, so there's pencil tips all over the place because from broken colored pencils or regular pencils, and there's little bits of paper from when they tear out of a notebook, and there's things like that. Well, that needs to get cleaned up. That's what I want cleaned up. I don't want I don't expect the rug doctor to go through and clean up all of the dark spots on the carpet or anything like that. No, not at all. I want the crumbs they make and stuff off the floor, and that's the stuff that I want. That's what I want to have taken care of. So, and that's all I expect. I don't expect anything else. So again, that's it's I don't think that's asking too much. I think that's probably just perfect. But that's, again, just me. I'm just working on little details like that. So, but, again, it's one of those things that it's a work on process. They can learn some responsibility. They can learn how to do certain tasks, manage their time. I want to work on a few other things like that. My oldest was going to be visiting my parents. We're planning that trip. That's going to be there's a tablet that can be used. I'm not going to put a time restriction on it or anything else like that. It's going to turn into time management, make sure it gets charged, whatever. I'm not responsible for it. So, and again, learning process, a lot of learning process stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna finish the video here for right now. Hope you're all doing fantastic. Hope you're all doing well. My life of parenting, work, and everything else, and all my YouTube woes and gaming woes and everything else I have. But thank everyone for watching the video. Again, please leave comments below or catch me on Twitter, and we can chit chat whenever. during the day I can catch here and there. My Twitter has been inactive for a little bit because the device I was using for it is turned off now, and I'm going to try to add it to I got to add it all into my other one and try to stay on top of it. So I apologize. I had to reset my phone, basically. I had to do some resets and things like that, and so I'm a little bit behind because I'm still playing catch up from the convention. Everything was good for the convention, and then after that, it all just went to... So, thank you everyone for watching this video, and I will see you next time.